And welcome back. Well, like we mentioned in the last segment, the best way to achieve your New Year's resolutions is to have a plan.
Yeah, our next guest has a plan. It is developed by doctors to help you lose weight and keep it off. Tyler Schulte is back from Profile by Sanford with tools to help you achieve your goal, and it includes coaching, right? Which is an important part of it.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think that, we have kind of three main things I always say is one of our biggest differentiators between other programs, but our cornerstone is definitely our coaches. The two gals that are with me at the store right now, they're some of the best, and they're able to really tailor things specifically to you. So although plans might not be, there are a number of different plans, but plans might not be just outlandish and different for everybody, but it's about finding what fits your personality, what fits your schedule, what's a feasible thing, what do you struggle with, what do you have success with. Those are the things that coaching really comes into play.
Well, kind of just give us an overview of Profile by Sanford, who you are, and what the program's all about.
Well, I'm a nobody from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, but
we figured out our families were near each other.
Yes,
oh,
we
really?
did.
Yeah.
Yes, we did, which is very random for that. So, but that's actually where Profile was created. So, Sanford Health is like a healthcare system, kind of like a Froedtert Health out here, but it's based out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and kind of in that upper Midwest, and they created a weight loss and health coaching program. And so it just had so much success in the areas where we were at in Sanford markets, where we had hospitals and clinics and everything. And members they were like, how do we get this across the nation? And so now we went from, 25 stores in 8 years or so ago and got to 100 a year ago, and now there's close to 200 stores nationwide, and there's a lot more that are coming in.
I think people hear about a weight loss program and they always want to know, how does it work and what am I going to be eating? Those are really important questions. They wonder, does it include medication?
Yep.
How do I stick to the plan and make it work?
And those are all great questions. And so how our program works, the best part about it is that healthcare backing. I didn't make this up in my backyard. And it came from those physicians, those researchers, those nutritionists at Sanford Health, and they developed their own products, their own plans, the coaching. Every coach is certified through Sanford Health. And the part about what do you eat, that part is we utilize our own products, especially heavy in the first phase, but really we're utilizing them as tools to try to.
We're looking at some of them too.
Yes, and there's over 80 different products, and they're always coming out with more products. We have pizza crust ice cream now. But we're using those as tools to try to get you close to where we want to be and make it as simple as possible, but know we're doing the right things to lose that weight, and then we actually start pulling those things out. So it's not me just, hey, eat this ice cream for the rest of your life. Right. We're going to figure out what's the proper portion size of fruits, or how many servings of starch should I have. We're going to do that, but let's utilize these profile foods as tools to get you to where you want to be.
It's cool because you have different phases of using those, and at the end you can end completely on grocery store food. So it's not like that's the rest of your life. You really train people and coach them, like you said.
Yep.
I was able to visit your store, and we'll kind of showcase that in the upcoming weeks, which is really great. But one of the things that was neat that I did while I was there is your genetic testing. I'm waiting for my results.
Yes.
But how does that play into what you guys do?
Yeah, it's actually a really cool test, and we're not going to come back and and tell you that you're from Sweden or Germany or anything.
No, it's not my ancestry and what my ancestors ate.
It's not going to be that. No, it's going to. What we're actually doing is we're testing specifically the gene in your body that tells us a better idea of how well you metabolize carbohydrates. So, in our first phase, we're so low carb that it's not going to affect that phase. But as we start adding calories back in, because we start phasing some of that profile product out and we get closer to where we want, some of those things come from carbohydrates. And if we know what range of carbohydrates we need to be in, it actually helps us tailor that plan specifically to your genetics. So it's a really cool piece to help us be able to tell you how can we help maintain and keep that weight off.
I was going to say, because that's the key. It's losing the weight. Because like another guest said, it's easy to become a millionaire. Some people think, well, it's easy to take off the weight. Some people disagree. But keeping it off is the real challenge.
For sure. And I've had so many members. I actually just met with another member yesterday, and this is I specifically asked him because he's just doing amazing, and he's been in sustain, our last phase, for months now. I mean, since like July. And I go, and he has done things before, and I asked him, I just go, how long have you been at your goal weight before? Like, what's the longest? And he goes, like 2 weeks is the longest I've ever done. And he's been there for 6 months, and he just looks at me and he goes, it's easy now because I know what to do. This is long-term sustainable. He goes, and we're just talking about little things. I mean, he has something coming up, and it was 14 days, and he already knows exactly the days that he is going to probably be coming off and eating a little bit more. And that's a game plan. That's a lifestyle change that makes a huge difference. You don't have to be perfect on plan when we get to where we want to be. It's about finding that balance in life and being able to enjoy the good things, just making the better choices and not expecting to eat whatever we want 5-6 days a week and have that number kind of stay where we want.
Exactly, because there are events, there are things that come up. You've got this incredible special right now. It's a huge opportunity for you in the new year with Profile by Sanford. If you mention the Morning Blend, you can get the $300 year-long membership, which includes the entire coaching and everything, for just $150. That's for the entire year. You can have a free initial consultation if you visit the website profileplan.com. There's a phone number as well on the website that you can find to call to make an appointment, but make sure that you mention the Morning Blend to get that special for $150. Thanks so much for joining us, Tyler.
Thank
Great
you,
incentive.
guys. Thank
you
you
so much.
Thank
Great to see you.